I'm at the Disneyland Resort every single week, and I'm taking you with me. People always ask me how I can come to Disneyland week after week and not get burnt out. How I can walk down Main Street, ride some of the same rides, eat some of the same food, and it doesn't get old, it doesn't get boring. Well, there's really always magic to find here, as cliche as that sounds. I can see something new every time I come and have a new experience that I've never had before, even though I'm here so frequently. So today, you're gonna come with me while we do some of my favorite things, explore the park, and see what new things we can find along the way. Now, something that never gets old about Disney is the smells. Like, I swear I could smell Disney popcorn every single day and still want to smell it again. Even though it never tastes as good as it smells, it's still, that smell is just nostalgic, you know what I mean? It just awakens those memories and you're like, yeah, I'm at Disneyland. Same with all the smells on Pirates of the Caribbean, you know what I mean? Like, they're just nostalgic. Now, walking down Main Street, you never know what you're gonna find. I've been here when there's been a huge blockage on Main Street because they were filming a commercial and there were 50 camera crew here. And I've been here when the Dapper Dans are coming up on the streetcar and you stop to listen. And then sometimes you'll have things like this happen. See, things like that are so great, and being a Disney local means that I got to stop and watch their performance. I wasn't rushing to get to a ride, I wasn't rushing for a dinner reservation. I'm just here, exploring, walking around, and that means that I get to stop, pull over, and watch the Disneyland band play. And I think that's pretty magical. Now, I don't know about you, but shopping is always a major part of my Disney day. Even when I'm not working and have to go check the stores. If I'm here by myself with friends, I'm still always checking because I love merch. Ooh, and you find new things. Like, I have not seen this guy yet. This is so cute. This is part of their, it looks like this is Valentine's Day merch. So cute. Now, I checked the Emporium while I was here yesterday, so I like to check the different stores because there's always going to be different things. There'll obviously be some of the same, but you will always find new things at different stores. So my recommendation is definitely to always, if you're here to shop, check every big store because you'll find new things. Okay, what? If you're a fan of Pooh, there's like a huge Pooh section in Disney Clothiers. I don't know why there's more Pooh merch here than at Pooh Corner, but not complaining. I'm a big fan of Winnie the Pooh. And like, look at this whole collection. It's so cute. I have a running notes I have a running note where I post all of my photos of the different merch that I see throughout the parks that I love. And if it sits in my notes app for more than like a month and it's still there, I heavily consider getting it, but I'm obsessed with this hat right now. Now, something you don't know about me is that I think a baseball hat is a personality trait, and I collect them and wear them frequently. Like on my off-duty days, you'll find me in a baseball hat most days. I just love them. I think they're great. And so I've now incorporated them into work as well. And it keeps the sun off my face, so you know, it's a win-win. But what that means is it seems like a very practical choice to purchase that Winnie the Pooh hat. Not today, but soon. One of my favorite things about Disney Clothiers is that it connects to this entire side of Main Street. So you can shop for clothes, you can shop for home goods, you can avoid the crowds on Main Street and get your merch fix all at the same time. So getting to explore and getting to look at the new merch collections is definitely a way that Disneyland stays interesting. Now, as a beverage girly, it's not a perfect day, unless I have a drink to walk around with. And so I'm checking out some mobile ordering and seeing what's available. I changed my mind a little bit. We're still gonna get a beverage later, but the ride that I wanna ride today has a little bit of a wait. We're gonna try to single rider line it and see if I can get a shorter wait, but even so, I haven't had a Mickey ice cream bar in so long. Hello, can I do a Mickey ice cream bar, please? Also, we found a lovely dog at work. Just exploring. Seeing a dog brightens my day, and I know many people feel the same. It is a pretty busy day today. I mean, the Christmas crowds have definitely gone, but Disneyland is still mostly a locals park, and the locals are here. They are out and about. And wait times are pretty high right now. Not the highest, I've seen them obviously, but I'd say higher than average. And so we are heading into Tomorrowland to get on one of my favorite rides in the park. You can see the marching band heading out for their 1 o'clock show in front of the castle. Now that's something we could go and watch. And another dog at work. I haven't had a Mickey bar in at least a year. So I'm really excited. It's actually pretty warm in the parks, warmer than I thought it would be, especially coming off of it being very cold in Florida. I was just in Florida over the holiday, and I wore like layers in the parks, layers. Long sleeves, a sweater, a jean jacket. So I was preparing for not necessarily cold, but I have a sweatshirt on. I was anticipating like a high 50s to low 60 degree day. It is 75, if not like 76, 77 and sunny, so ice cream it is. Space Mountain is one of my favorite rides in this park, and if it's my perfect day or just a chill day here in the parks, I'm definitely going to try to ride it. Full disclosure, I just took a bite of my ice cream bar and it is frozen solid, like very frozen solid. So it's gonna take me a minute to eat this guy, but I'm still excited I got it. We are going to go see if we can go in the single rider line if it's available, and hope that the wait will be a little shorter than 65 minutes. But you know, we have all the time in the world. We're being patient today. We're just exploring and having fun. Now the single rider line for Space Mountain is through the exit, kind of by the bathrooms, if you're ever over here, right over here. They're starting to queue up right here around this rope, and this will probably be about 30 minutes. So let's get on in. So a bit of an update. The lovely cast member came out and said that the line inside is at least 30 minutes, and I was kind of toward the end of that line, so it was going to be close to an hour wait anyway. That doesn't always happen. Single rider is sometimes a really great choice if you're up against some really long wait times. However, this is about having a fun, enjoyable day that's not going to give me burnout, and that means that I don't have to stand in really long lines if I don't want to, because I'll be here next week. So we are going to go do something else. My ice cream has thawed, so I am able to eat it, so I'm going to continue eating it. And we are going to go check out another one of my favorite rides and see how that wait time is. I've never done this before. We are doing something I've never done, and that is getting on the Main Street vehicle. The driver said this is one of their last rides until they take a break for the day, until they come back later. And I've never been on this before. And as I finished my Mickey bar because it became quite a mess, so I had to quickly finish it. And then as I was walking out of Tomorrowland, he was shouting to the crowd, "Jump on, it'll be the last ride for a while." So I said, why not? I've never done this before, and I'm excited. And I've like seen these vehicles drive by obviously a million times, and I've seen characters on them and parades and cavalcades, but I've never been on it. So here we go, I'm excited. so fun.
Hey everybody! In just a few minutes, Mickey Mouse and many of his best pals...
The cavalcade's coming! That was so fun. It was so cool to get that view of Main Street, and we got the announcement that the cavalcade's coming, which is why they're taking a break. So why don't we wait and say hi to Mickey and see who's in the cavalcade. I found a spot in the shade to wait for the cavalcade, kind of on the side of the castle. I'm right by Pixie Hollow, or where the ferries meet. I want to watch the cavalcade, but the next ride that I want to go to is in Fantasyland. So it's kind of the best of both worlds. I just found a nice little spot. It's kind of secluded, nobody's really over here, and I can hear the cavalcade now. So just a few minutes and we'll get to see who's on it today. That's kind of the best part about a cavalcade, is that they kind of throw whatever characters are available to ride down Main Street. And I think it's really fun because you always have your main friends, like you have Mickey and Minnie, Pluto, Goofy, but you never know who's gonna be there. So let's see who we find.
Get ready everybody, here it comes, the Celebrate Happy Cavalcade.
It's coming, we're getting ready. This is such a bop. That was adorable. Seeing characters is always so fun. Genuinely never gets old. That is something that I must say is a way to keep Disney fresh. Even if you're a local, even if you come back over and over again, your character interactions, the parades, anything having to do with characters, character breakfasts are always different. Like, it's always a new day, a new experience, and seeing those parades and going to meet characters is always something that makes you smile, it makes you have fun, it makes you feel like you're at Disney, and I think it can't be beat. It's a must-do, some kind of character interaction. Whether that's just watching a parade or a cavalcade, going to a character breakfast, standing in line to meet Mickey, or waving by, because in Disneyland we're lucky enough that the characters roam around, many of them, and we get to see them. Any kind of character interaction that you can do is always going to be a great time. So I was still feeling a thrill ride today. And Matterhorn has like a 45-minute wait, but the single rider line here moves a little faster, and I can see it, so I knew what I was getting myself into. The line is fully visible, so you know if it's worth it getting in, and the line was decently short. It's still probably going to be about 20-25 minutes, but that's just fine. And I'm excited to go see the Yeti. Do they call it the Yeti over here? I know they call it the Yeti at Animal Kingdom, but do we just call him the... I think he's still the Yeti. Yeah, I think he's still the Yeti over here. So let's go see him.
Y mantenga las manos, brazos, pies y piernas. Permanecer sentados, por favor.
I normally ride the other side because it's faster, and I like the thrill. This side is a totally different track, so both sides are different. So re-rideability, ride either side, but this side, which is the right side, if you're going into the attraction, you can either go right or left. I always like to go left. That track is faster. The right side is way more jerky, way more turns and spins. So my back is unhappy. My back's unhappy right now. But it's always a fun ride. Love the Matterhorn. It's great. We got on and off the Matterhorn in 20 minutes, like 21 minutes, which is pretty great when the posted wait time is 45 minutes. Very nice. We skipped Space Mountain because it was far too long of a wait for a relaxing day. And we were rewarded with a cavalcade, a fun ride on the omnibus through Main Street, and a very nice Matterhorn ride. I don't know if you can call it nice. I got a spine alignment, but still a great time. We're almost done for the day, so I'm going to head through Fantasyland and back up Main Street. Fantasyland is literally always packed. It's very small in here, and there are lots of kids, lots of strollers, and like 5 rides just in this small vicinity. So prepare for big crowds and slow moving. It looks like we've come over just in time for the Dapper Dans to do their afternoon show, so let's watch.
So there's a great, big, beautiful tomorrow, and it's shining at the end of every day. There's a great, big, beautiful tomorrow. And it's just a dream away, just a dream away.
So that's all for today. I find that if I can go on one ride and enjoy it, one ride that I love, see a show, eat a snack, I've had a great day at Disney. And that's how I keep from getting burnt out. That's how I keep it exciting, how I keep it fresh. And there were even things today, something I've never done. I'd never ridden the omnibus, and I got to do that. New experiences like seeing different songs played by the bands, different songs sung by the Dapper Dans, just experiencing Disney. While I was on the Matterhorn, I was in the 6th row because I was a single rider, and I was behind a family that had never ridden it before. And even though I didn't talk to them, I didn't want to interrupt their day, I heard some of the conversations that they were having. And they were nervous, excited, they were talking about the Yeti, they were talking about how it hurt their back being on the ride, and I got to see them make a memory as a family, because there was 5 of them and me, and that's genuinely one of the biggest things that makes Disneyland feel like magic to me, is because there are people in the parks every single day that have never been here before. There are people that are experiencing the magic, making memories with their families that they'll never forget, and that will shape their lives. And I just get to witness it. And I know that sounds really sappy, but that's genuinely one of the reasons why I still have fun here, week after week, day after day, because you can't help but feel like you're part of something special. It wasn't a super long day. We were only here for about 2 hours, but we got everything we needed. So thank you for coming along with me today. I'll see you next week.